And with Ranald and with Sarah. Hi, Jed.
Hi, I'd like to commend Heather for the energy that she's bringing to the party. It's so refreshing. I think speaking out against the pricing structure of the steam packet really spoke volumes, so a round of applause there. Well, what I'd like to bring up is, as you know, I'm involved in tourism and probably deal with over 2,000 visitors per year. And during the weekend, we have Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, things start to close down, and it's difficult to find restaurants and bars that are actually functioning, without any life. Now, this is so important to our community. It's jobs, it's part of our economy, and if we've got a successful nightlife, it retains people on the island and gives us so much more well-being. I'd like to ask Heather, how can we deliver the best visitors to keep our pubs and restaurants going? Are we looking for particular groups, and what are we going to do about it? What opportunities have we got ahead?
Sorry, Jed, it's Deborah. I know I have the most confusing name in the world, but there you go. But nice to talk to you. It's different strategies for different times of year and different focuses. So we have to look at different leisure markets. What leisure markets is appropriate for different times of the year. Obviously, they have a good onward spend. Some of the strategies we thought about is getting 4 people in a car rather than 2, so we get more incremental spend. So it's quite complex to explain on here, but I'm more than happy to take you through it. But we have to do things in all sorts of markets, which is why it takes such a lot of hard work.
Okay. In the past, I think Jed last time talked. I think you mentioned in the past, Jed, we don't want to race for the bottom.
No.
Okay, and that's a deliberate strategy. We're not going for mass tourism spending money on lager.
No, absolutely not. So this is a place that I don't want to categorise it too much, but this is a place that's small, unique, and actually what we have a chance to do here is grow our tourism without getting into over tourism, and that fits in with what Destination First is trying to do to improve the offer, because then we can attract, frankly, visitors that are going to contribute to the economy a bit more, and that will always be our target market.
Okay, and we all know, Jed, golfers spend a lot of money, is that right?
They do indeed, but there's other groups who've got the FC Isle of Man opportunity, which I love. I see that, growing even more because, the form is good and they might even get promoted. But having these packages where they could have a cheap boat ticket, come over during the winter months and fill a few pubs out, it's got to be irresistible, hasn't it?
Yeah, I can't disagree, Jed. Absolutely, yeah. As I say, there's a few different segments we've really got to appeal to, and we've got to be across all of it. And
the Ravens take on Ramsbottom this Saturday, 6:00, Jed.
Yeah, well, it's pure gold, isn't it? But I do think that you've got a lot of responsibility now, having the visitor economy to drive forward, and I do think that the pubs in town are lacking. They're looking a little bit sad. Sundays and Mondays they're closing, and bars are really struggling. And I really do wish that you can link in, say, with the steam packet for some very friendly fares, and maybe just add a little bit more spice and bringing those people over, because you go to Liverpool and it's full of people in the bars and the clubs and so forth. And I think we're entitled to some of that. We can't really be a little bit too snobbish about that market.
Okay, all right. Thanks, Jed. Good to hear from you.